What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Warframe Showcase video. Today we're going to be talking about Khora. I'm going to be using Khora Prime. Same concept as usual. Just remember, Primes have slight stat differences compared to the regulars. We're going to be going over her abilities at base, max rank. I'm going to showcase them all individually, and towards the end, once we're done with this part of the video, I am going to do a demonstration. Showing you how she synergizes and stuff. Before we get into it, let me just unequip all the extra stuff I don't need. I hope I don't have any. Oh, she don't have any Archon shards. Just so y'all can see what's up. What else? Veneri. Venari. Yeah, she has a lot of stuff you can mod for. Oh, Hunter is gonna go away. And yeah, she's base. So the cool thing, let's go over the stat differences. My bad. Before I get into it, where is go here? Not that. I'm just gonna read them off because I haven't done the math for these. I probably should start doing that, to be honest, but it is what it is. Where is that freaking Warframe? Right here. Okay, so Khora to Khora Prime. Her health stays the same. Her shield goes up from 270 to 365. This is at max rank. Her armor goes up from 290 to 345. Her energy goes up from 140 to her energy goes up from 140 to 175. Her sprint speed stays the same. So huge upgrade on Khora to Khora Prime. And it definitely feels like it. So going over her abilities, she has a passive where her cat, her Kavat, is able to fight alongside her, and the cat, if it dies, it'll spawn within 45 seconds, so it definitely spawns in. You can set it to attack, protect, or heal, depends on what you want to go for. But yeah, going over her first ability real quick, it's going to be Whip Claw. Essentially what it is a whip that explodes at the end. At least that's what it seems like it to me. This can be modded out for separately. It'll do a massive amount of damage. And you can mod for it, so it'll scale even more. This is what you're going to be using to hit enemies that are close together. Really cool stuff. Going on to Ensnare, essentially what you do is you bind an enemy with chains, and it'll pull any other enemies within a certain amount of range in together, and it'll keep them in place. You want to use this ability if you see a clump of enemies and then hit them with Whip Claw, because Whip Claw does have an AoE, so just keep that in mind. Venari is her cat, who is always around. She can attack. Like I said, she can attack, protect, and heal. Depends on what you need. And yeah. And then her fourth ability, Strangledome, which can be used to gain more loot if you have, I believe, an augment with her. Essentially, she projects a dome of chain, and she binds enemies up to it. If you hit the Strangledome with a Whip Claw, you will deal that damage to everyone in the Strangledome. It is good for CC. It is good for looting if you have the augment, and overall it's really solid ability. Let's go over the abilities separately. So let's showcase what's up. Let me just double check I don't have anything on my Khora Prime. No, I do not. Alright, so we're going to do these with level 30 and no, we'll do level 30 enemies. Why not? We'll do that. Who are we going to go up against? Let's go over the Oregon. Why not? Spawn them in, level 30. Once again, these are base, but like Khora's at max rank. I'm gonna set her to protect. Okay, so here's Whip Claw. I'm gonna aim at that heavy gunner, and you can watch the damage it does. This is no mods on the Whip Claw. This is just how it is. 173. It pushes people back. Really cool stuff. Hitting that Lancer. 271. Going over here. That's pretty much what it does. And then now we're gonna go over her second ability because you already seen what her thing does. Hit her second. It's gonna pull enemies in. You can combine that with your whip claw and deal lots of damage. Also, your cat will start attacking enemies that are ensnared. That's just a common reaction I've seen with that. So yeah, Veneria, you're seeing her in action as it is. She's always gonna be around. She will follow you. You can set her free. You can mod her, all that stuff. But yeah, and if you want to change the abilities, if you look at the bottom right, you see that circle? Right now she's a protect. You can set her to heal, so she'll go towards allies. You can set her to attack, or you can set her to protect. If she's protecting, she'll protect anyone that attacks you. If she's attacking, she will go full assault mode. She'll leave you and she'll do her thing. And if she's healing, she'll stay close to a squad mate and heal them. Now showing off Strangle Dome. It's basically what it does. So I'm gonna put it right here. People are gonna get caught up in there. There you go. Like I said, if you hit the Strangle Dome with your Whip Claw, it'll deal damage to everyone caught in it. And it's good for dropping loot. I think if you have an augment. I don't think you can do much if you don't have an augment. But still good ability. And it's based on duration. So we covered that. We're gonna go over how to mod her. Mod all her abilities. So let's see. So once again, disclaimer, and I'm gonna say this every video: if you don't have certain set mods, you can farm them in Cetus, Fortuna, and Demos exclusively. They all have like their own unique sets. If you don't have a corrupted mod, you can find them in the Demos vaults. You just need to be part of a clan and get corrupted hollow keys. I think that's what they're called. And then prime mods. If you don't have any prime mods, you can keep it off of Barricadier. He always had some sort of prime mod. Umbra mods, you get them throughout the story. You just got to complete the sacrifice, and everything else is more late game, post New War and stuff. All right. I'm gonna be looking at this through the eyes of a new player or someone who wants to get better at building their characters, and someone who wants a better build for Khora. This isn't for the veterans, so just give me a heads up, right? So looking at this as a new player, what would I go for? Looking at my aura slot, it's a D polarity. I would go with this. Maybe. This is what I have on mind just to make my companions survive longer. You can also throw in Dreamer's Bond since it's a universal thing. It'll provide regen and it'll provide health and energy regen, so really good stuff. You don't need this. What else? You can add rejuvenation for more support if you want to lean on the support role. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go with Shepherd just once again for the pets. And then once again, looking as a new player. If you don't have Prime mods, the base variant is really good. Same thing. Just Prime mod is just better. But the base version is also solid substitute if you don't have it. We want more energy, so we're gonna get Prime Flow. If you don't have Prime Flow, you can go with Flow. We need duration for some of our abilities, so I'm gonna throw in Continuity for some more duration. By the way, Prime mods have more polarity slots, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna want to throw in some strength, so I'm gonna throw on some Intensify. I am gonna throw on Prime Vigor for where is it? For some survivability. I am gonna want to throw on some range for her abilities. Where is range? Stretch. Throw that on there. What do we got? I'll throw on a bit more strength, so I'm gonna throw on some Transient Fortitude, which is, by the way, a corrupted mod. Now looking at what we got here, we got 2 slots, we got 22 spaces available. We can go with more range. I don't mind. Where is it? We'll go with Auger Reach, if I can find it. It's over here. And then this last mod, you can throw on whatever you want. Honestly, it depends. It's all up to you. I'm trying to see what would be a good build for beginners. Uh, hmm. Mm, yeah, we'll throw that on. Overextended. I have this on my main build. This because I'm leaning more towards range for her abilities. We'll stick with that. Okay, so this is roughly what you want to run with. This is another corrupted mod that you can get. This is a set mod you can farm in Cetus. Everything else is pretty good. Okay, now going on to Venari. I don't have a lot of mods for companions, so just keep this in mind. If you have certain mods, well, I mean, I'm not much of a builder for pets, so yeah. Okay, so going on with the precepts, what do I want on her? So I want fetch for sure. I will throw that on for her. I'll throw this on there. And I don't need scavenge, so now I have that on. Um, what am I gonna want? Throw on enhanced vitality. I'm gonna throw on, where is it? Calculated redirection. Her shields. Oh, she doesn't have shields. She's in. Okay, never mind. That's a waste. That's a waste right there. Do I have that on my build? Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. I'll come back to that. I didn't realize that. And then let's see. Where is it? Throw this on for her so she can heal. Going over here, if you have a bond mod, if you don't know where to farm them, you can farm them in the places that I mentioned: Cetus, Deimos, and Fortuna. And for her, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with that. And then what else can we add on her? I'll give her some more armor. I'll give that on there. I'm gonna throw that on there. And that's what I'm going with. This is whatever mods you may have, you can come up with your own mod, but that's what I'm gonna be running with her. As far as claws go, these are melee oriented. You need more of these. These you can farm them in Cetus as well. I think with the animal vendor and Fortuna and Demos. I'm gonna throw this on there. I don't have a lot. I don't know if they're gonna add more mods for animal melee, but we'll see. So I'm gonna throw this on there. I'm gonna throw Maw for the damage. Um, yeah, I'll throw that on there for her. I will throw this on there. Throw that on there. Yeah, I need more companion mods or like beast mods, I guess. And that's what she's good for. And then modding the whip claw. Looking at this, you can go kind of hybrid. So I'm gonna throw in sacrificial pressure. Oh nope, that's later. My bad. New player. What pressure? Where is organ shatter? Gladiator mites. True steel for the crits. And then for status, I'm gonna throw viral on there because I feel like it would be really good since it does proc like good amount of slash. These dual step mods, you gotta keep an eye out for them. I think Burrow Couture can sometimes drop them, or you can get them off Nightmare mods. And then, what can I use for this dupolarity? Um, I'm gonna throw this for more slash damage. And then I gotta stop saying that. What else can we do here? Will this affect it? That's only a bit. Mm. Yeah, we'll throw that on there. Why not? Prime reach. Okay, so now that that's there, let's see how she stacks up against level 30 enemies. Or should you go up 60? Then we'll go up 60. Why not? So my cat, I'm gonna set it to protect. We now have like 641. This is gonna be her first ability with the mods I have equipped right over there. Why are you attacking, cat? Yeah, I see big numbers. It's already killed a huge amount of them already. Okay, girl, I need you to not. I know you're fucking things up and stop. Oh, yeah, she's messing them up. Okay, I need a... Okay, we're good. Because I couldn't show off her seconds that well. So you kind of have an idea. Hopefully I can hit him with this range. They're all clumped up. I just hit him with a claw. Boom! Hit him again. Doing 22,000 damage, 44,000 damage. Really strong ability. He's a level 60. Keep in mind, this is like a beginner setup. It's not gonna be. It's not the strongest, but definitely does get the job done. You've already seen Venari in action, so I don't have to show her that because she's always on display. And I'm gonna show off her fourth ability. You see how bigger it is. I hope y'all remember the size last time. Boom. There you go. You hit the whip claw. Damage spreads out to all of them. Not sure if a lot of people know that. If you hit the strangle dome with it, you can damage other enemies. Bro. Double bro. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now I'm gonna switch to gameplay. I'm gonna cut to my build in my orbiter. I'm gonna have everything I had on her before, and then we're gonna do a demonstration, right? I will see y'all in a bit. Peace. Alright, so we are back in my orbiter. We are going to work on this. Okay, so I'm already done with this, so I don't need it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Now get out there and cut down
The only difference on my build is I'm running Umbral Intensified Fiber for more armor, overextended and stretch. I'm going hard on the range. And there's a little bit more strength because I throw on some strength here, and Molt Augment to help me out with the strength as the game goes by, and Fury for melee since the whip claw counts as melee. Trying to experiment with something, but we'll see what's up with that. That's what I'm running with on my build. Get rid of this because I'm not using it. This is what I'm running with her. I do need to fill in that spot. Give me 1 second. Because I didn't realize she doesn't need shields. Nope.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Yeah, I'll throw in the fiber, why not? Okay, going for her claws. And whip claw. That's what I'm running. It's more intense on the crit, but it still slaps for me, so I'm running with that. And then for the Doge, I am using Hunter, who is a very good dog that I like. Or Hound, as people say it. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm gonna be running her. Um, Ooh, hold on, let me do this real quick. Oh, never mind. What are we gonna do here? You know, I've been getting really good with Lavos. I wanna see what I think I'm missing the system, so we're gonna do that. Go down to Lavos. Where are you? Yeah, I'm only missing the systems. Let's go find out where are the systems at. Sorry. Nope. I have 6. They're Lith L5. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Do I really want to do it? Nah, I'll do it on my own. Let's do something else. She's good for defensible objectives, by the way. We will do a... Yes, we'll do a move defense here. Why not? Watch me die. Yeah, the whole point is to show you how she's gonna play out. Show you how she synergizes with her abilities. You've already seen some interaction. And how she's good overall in the game. I don't have the augment to loot, so I just use a Strangledome as like a defensive thing. Yeah, how are we gonna set Veneria? We're gonna set her to attack. Let's roll.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Right now I'm trying not to use my abilities as much just because I wanna gather... Oh god, did I miss that? I did miss that too. I'm gonna gather some energy. Which I haven't had any luck dropping, which is super dumb.
I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Nope. Alright. Some energy. Throw this on here. Oh yeah. I love these Okina primes. I've always been a fan of the Okinas. So when the prime variant came out, and then with the incarnate, man, favorite melee weapon ever. I should have hit them with my freaking ensnare. Bruh. Bruh. I got him. I'm gonna put that on there. We are good.
Terminal hacked.
Reload.
Keep moving.
You know, I didn't like the histories at first, but once I understood what it did, I love it. Not my go-to, but still a really strong pistol. Highly recommend it. bro. Oh my god. Set her to protect. I like how she looks, by the way. She's themed after, well, she's supposed to be made after like Margulis is dead. If you don't know the lore behind her, she's really good, really fun character. Do I have energy? I do have energy. I'm gonna do that to you. Gotta love the range. Dude, I have this song stuck in my head that I heard recently. I just can't sing it because copyright. But if you want a good song, and if you're into a little bit of that like Tejano Latin flavor, it's not an old song, but it's been around for a while. Look up Fragil. It's by a Grupo something, and I forget. It's a weird like group. It's like a collaboration. Really good song. It's been on my head all day, man. It's such a powerful song. I love it. And for those of you who don't know, in English, that's Fragile. The song is basically about it's meant to how can I put it? Like if someone's been if you broke up with someone or they broke up with you, and like you wonder why or how they have like such a cold heart, and you're like out here suffering. It's basically like that. Talking about it gives me chills. I'm not even joking, which is wild because that's never happened before. That's how you want to use the second ability, by the way. If you see a group of them, just hit them with the second, and then hit them with your first. Man, that song is stuck in my head now that I talked about it. Damn. It was been stuck in my head, but like even more. Highly recommend that song. And that right there is like the Hano music. It's so good. Also, I don't know what it is about like I guess the energy in general around my life, but I'm feeling more motivated, more pumped up to do stuff. I feel really good, honestly. I'm excited. I want to be more productive in life, get shit going. Work has been going really good too. Can we start the elevator? There you go. Super excited. We're ending right here. Anyways, I hope you all were able to see how you play her, how she synergizes, where her strengths are at. She's good at defending objectives. She's really good at looting also, if you have the augment for it. Overall, really good Warframe, really fun to play. Do highly recommend her to pick her up. There's a meme with her saying she's a BDSM frame, which is pretty wild, but I mean, Warframe players are becoming more gooners, so yeah. If you made it this far in the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Khora. Is she your main? Do you like my build? Has it helped to get better? And let me know what's up. I'll catch you all next week. I think we're gonna go over Khora. I think we're gonna go Cole main next, who is a really fun friend for me. I do love her. I play her when I can, not always, but I love how she plays. She's really strong, especially like in the circuit and steel path. Man, you get so many decrees. Super awesome. Yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Once again, be safe. Sorry this outro takes long. I'm not good at outros, but yeah. Peace.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.